You're overlooking the traffic light governing the Lawrence Road crossing here at Kings Park. Today is Friday, February 24th, 2023. Today is the last day of the Long Island Railroad schedule that basically ran without Grand Central service. Obviously, Grand Central service is operated by a shuttle. Starting Monday, February 27th, the new schedule will take effect, meaning there will be trains running direct to Grand Central. And so it begins. Anyway, we're here in the Port Jefferson branch to see the very last train 658 running from Penn Station to Port Jefferson. DM30AC 512 leading, 505 on the rear with 8 cars. When the new train schedule takes effect, 658 will be running directly from Long Island City to Port Jefferson. The 2 dual-mode trains that will be running from Penn Station are train 660 and 664. 660 will basically operate by its old schedule, however, will be departing Penn Station at 4:54 instead of 4:49. And so for that, train 664 will be the other train, which will stop at Mineola, then Huntington, and all stops to Port Jefferson. This will be a very interesting new schedule as it will take place, as there will be a bunch of trains operating. Pretty much the maximum amount of cars that will be operating per consist, especially the EMU fleet, will be 10 cars. So which I was told. We'll have to find that out on Monday when the new schedule begins. Anyway, 658 operating 1 minute late out of Divide. It's scheduled to arrive Kings Park at 5:35. We'll be passing by here about a minute or two later afterwards. And obviously looking west here. And you're looking at the actual Lawrence Road crossing over here. 658 comes down from Kings Park Station down a hill. Basically, trains on the Port Jet branch go up and down hills between Smithtown and Kings Park. Pretty much the Port Jet branch has a lot of hills. One of the scenic branches here on the Long Island Railroad here. A little bit of a slow ride between Huntington and Port Jeff as the journal time with all stops is about 45, anywhere between 45 and 48 minutes, give or take. A couple of the trains take a little bit longer, especially train 657, which would be the new train 659. And then also we have a new train 661, which will be coming in on the new schedule. Those trains basically are running against the current of traffic, which is a reverse peak train, which has to wait for eastbound trains going through the passing signings on the Port Jefferson branch. The time now is 5:37, 658 has just departed Kings Park, going through the Indian Head Road crossing here. 1030AC 505 on the rear of train 658. The last direct train 658 from Penn Station to Port Jeff. Alright, we're a little bit further east here at Smithtown. Next station east of Kings Park. And from where we were standing, just east of milepost 47 here, you see train 660 running with the M30AC 519 leading. 500 on the rear with 8 cars. Train will be here at 6:13. Should be here in about 5 or so minutes. Scheduled arrival time is 6:13. Probably get here maybe a minute late at most. Time now 6:12. 660 is about to round the curve. Just west of the station. At the end of the station is post 1 interlocking. Western end of controlled siding here at Smithtown. Basically right here at post 2 interlocking, which is at the eastern end of Smithtown Station. Back until about 1992, post 2 was the eastern point of Rule 261 territory. Remote controlled sidings basically came into Smithtown in the late 70s, early 80s. In Smithtown Station, platforms were elevated in 1986.
Train to Port Jefferson will arrive in 2.
And 660 now finally making it into the station here at Smithtown. Time now is 6:14. 660 will continue to be the dual mode train from Penn Station to Port Jeff, although its time will be adjusted to about 5 or so minutes after what it is currently now, departing at 4:54 instead of 4:49. Equipment on this train again, DM30AC 519 leading, 500 on the rear with 8 cars.